Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. And okay, first off, I have a couple of updates to give you. So the first one is that I have not been on my channel because I've been busy working on other projects, and I'm really excited to be announcing them to you. And the other thing is I've just been busy with school, and my life has been really insane these past 3 weeks, I think. So yeah, I'm still not done with my apartment, so I couldn't really do an apartment tour. And then I really was not motivated to do Squidly at all. So like, hopefully this video gets uploaded by March 6th. I'll have this video pre-recorded, and then I'll just have it scheduled. As you can see, I'm recording this at night. And yeah, so let me tell you a little bit about what's been going on in my life. So insanity, to say the least. That's like an understatement. Before we get into the video though, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos that I've previously uploaded, and just turn on those post notifications for when I have uploaded a video. So I thought we would get into like why my life has been so insane. So if you don't know, I am a junior at Western Illinois University, and I love it. But it has been the hardest semester I've ever had because like my grades, I don't have failing grades, but like they could get there. So I really wanted to focus on studying because I believe school comes first before studying. Like, this is just what you call a hobby or whatever. And I really want to focus on my studies first over that or whatever. I have It's been so busy this semester already. I have not even had time to do any journaling. Like, I have not journaled since January, so that's a pretty long time. So anyways, then I have been going to the library, and I have been taking the city bus to Macomb. Like, I've been taking the city bus around Macomb or whatever, and I like it. And then sorry, I have like a gas disease or something like that. Anyways, so my cat has had issues herself. Like, she hasn't had her meds or whatever, so I've been dealing with those issues because her meds are very important. They're like anxiety meds. So those are really important. And then what else has been going on? I'm trying to make like I'm trying to like schedule the Amtrak or whatever, but I can't really like decipher and understand the schedule very well. I know it sounds like really stupid, but like if I want to go back to my mom's the same night or whatever, if I want to go from here during the day to my mom's like the same day, and then do it in the same night or whatever, that would be lovely. Then another thing is that I have had no motivation for the past like 2 weeks. Again, it looks like I put makeup on, but I actually didn't, so I kind of like that my face is clearing up a little bit. I think the main thing though is that, let's wait on that. So, then I've been working on St. Patty's Day gift bags because I think St. Patty's is on the 17th. I could be wrong. Oh, I think it's on the 15th. Not real sure though, but it's coming up soon. So I've had to make gift bags, keychains, bookmarks, just like all the stuff for 100 residents. So that's been crazy. And then I think the biggest reason why I have not been uploading on YouTube is because I have a podcasting going on. I don't know why I didn't announce this earlier, I guess I just did not have time because the podcast I do. Well, let me tell you about it. So the podcast is titled Puzzled, and I have like 3 shows on that one account. I know it might sound ridiculous, but Puzzled is was initially a true crime channel or whatever, like a true crime story time podcast or whatever about like undercovered cases and like the most infamous cases and like just my reactions and my opinions on it or whatever. Like I already covered Amber Hagerman, and then I am working on Adam Walsh. I already have part 1 uploaded on the Adam Walsh case, and I'm working on part 2, and I hope that can be uploaded by I want to say Wednesday at 1 p.m. I try to do it consistently, but it's really hard to keep up with consistency, like when your life gets like really crazy. So that's been going on. So like my account is basically called Puzzled, and I have like 2 main podcasts. So I have one that's called Puzzled, which is my initial true crime channel where I talk about cases and spread awareness on them or whatever. And then I have another one where I am gonna make one called Navigating Through Life. I already pre-recorded that one, so when you're watching this, I think it should have already been up. And then I am doing like another series. I don't really know what to call the series, but like, so right now I'm doing essentially a deep analysis on Dan Schneider or whatever, and about like his allegations on Nickelodeon. And I know it's like too little too late to be covered, but I thought like, why not just spread the most honest awareness or whatever. And I always try to put a disclaimer out in like the very beginning of my podcast, because like true crime is a really dark topic for some people and they may not want to watch it. So I always try to throw out a disclaimer, which is really nice, and that will be probably like my main thing. And then I will try to upload it Navigating Through Life like once a week as well. I'm not real sure about the consistency of that either, because like I don't want to feel like I'm talking about the same thing again and again. I think I'm just going to do that like every other week. So like, and then the Dan Schneider series. Let me kind of explain my podcast schedule. So every Wednesday during some time of the day, every Wednesday I try to upload it at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's like the Midwest. That's like Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, I think. Not real sure. But it's uploaded on 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I try to make it like about 15 minutes. And if I don't feel like I can cover it all in an hour, because the podcast creator app that I'm using is called Anchor, and it's like Anchor, and it's partnered with Spotify or whatever. So they have like a partnership or whatever, which is really nice. And if you don't know this, I have had a previous podcast called Healing with Hope, and it kind of went on, and I had like a good amount of listeners, but I just shut it down or whatever, because I just was preaching advice that I wasn't even giving myself. So like that podcast was all about like mental health or whatever, and then I was having the struggles that I was like explaining or whatever, and it just wasn't going well in my life. I had a lot of personal things go on, so I was like, okay, we're just gonna have to shut it down. And I said maybe in the near future, if I really want to, I'll do another podcast. And here I am, I'm doing a podcast. So every single Wednesday will be my true crime series, and the main series is called Puzzled. And then on every other Saturday or something at like midnight or something like that, So every other Saturday, I will have a podcast episode of just things that I struggle with as I'm navigating through life, hence the show. So, and the through is like spelled like the drive through or whatever. So we have that situated, and then so every other Wednesday it will be a true crime case, like Jeffrey Dahmer or whatever or something. I'm not covering that one as of right now. And then it'll be like about like something that's like heavy on my mind, like the Dan Schneider allegations or like Dan's mom's allegations, or just something that I really want to cover on and spread the word out or whatever. So yeah. So every Wednesday will be some sort of true crime, whether that be Hollywood or YouTuber influencer stuff or true crime. So it'll switch every other day, every other Wednesday, and then on every other Saturday I will be discussing a topic that is heavy on my mind. Like, so for example, like the first episode of that mini series on my podcast account is like just a simple get to know me, and I don't even know what I'm doing for the next one yet. So I have to like really plan my time out, and I've been keeping up with my classes, but I'm just not, like, one of my classes is really hard. And it's called Human Psychology Human Oh my god. So it's psychology, human social behavior. That, I'm not saying the instructor, but if you are a WI student, I'm pretty sure you can figure out. And it's really hard. So like the concepts should be really easy to understand, right? Because like they're given to you when you take the notes or whatever and all this stuff. But this particular instructor makes it like really kind of like really hard or whatever, just for me, because I feel like it's like application skill, and like if you do not study like the terms and you don't like use the proper study technique, you're kind of screwed. And I'm not at a really bad grade yet, but I'm gonna get there. So, and that's not good. So anyways, that's been going on, and then I've just been behind on like taking just like, okay, so I have two of my courses which are like literally kind of the same thing. So one's called Congress and one is called Public Policy. Like they're literally the same. I always get the instructors so mixed up, but okay, so they're like the same but not the same. The Congress is like, how does Congress work? Like so like basically it's like macro part of Congress or whatever, and that one is just like how the government works or whatever. So this one is an asynchronous course or whatever, but I feel like I'm falling behind since I think I'm gonna be on week 8 next week, which is I don't even know what week we're on, but yeah. So then my public policy course is also asynchronous, but we do have an assignment due in like 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much been my life going on. So when you're seeing this video, it'll probably be uploaded Monday, maybe even Sunday, I'm not really sure. But definitely go check out my podcast and take a listen to it, because I think you guys will really enjoy it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.